Hello everyone, welcome to the certification course of Ansys Workbench by CAD/CAM CAE Academy run by G2G Innovation. In the today's session, we will discuss about the engineering data in Ansys Workbench. Engineering data is nothing but to provide a material properties. So let's move towards directly to the Ansys Workbench to understand the concept of engineering data. In any analysis system, the first step is to provide a material properties. So simply first click on the static structural to understand the concept of engineering data. So the first is engineering data. Simply double click on the engineering data or right click and click on edit. The engineering data window will open. By default, you can see the structural steel material is available in the material library. You can add any number of material from the Ansys library or also provide a material manually. First of all, check the material properties of structural steel. For how many number of analysis you can use that material. So for the static structural analysis, the most important parameter, or we can say the most important property, is isotropic elasticity. For the isotropic elasticity, we need an property of Young's modulus and Poisson's ratio. So if we provide that Young's modulus and Poisson's ratio, we can proceed for the static structural analysis of any mechanical component. If we go for the model analysis and harmonic analysis, we require a density. Also, if we proceed for the fatigue analysis, we require SN curve. And for the further analysis, the number of properties are required and it is available in the Ansys library. So by default, all the parameters for the material properties is available in the structural state. If you want to add more material in the engineering data, then simply click on the engineering data source. In the engineering data source, you can find an Ansys material library which is categorized into the number of material data. So under the each material data, we can find out the number of materials. So like in the general material, if you click on the general material, then you can find in the number of materials as grey cast iron, magnesium alloy, polyethylene and number of materials. So if you want to add any material in the default library, simply click on that grey cast iron and click on the plus sign to add in the library. If you want to add some more material, just simply click on this one. Then go to the engineering data source again, click on engineering data, then you will go move towards that default material library and you can find now with the structural steel you can see that again two materials, that is grey cast iron and titanium alloy. So if you click on the grey cast iron, you can finding out the material properties of grey cast iron like Young's modulus. It is, if you can also change the unit from Pascal to megapascal. And you can check the Young's modulus, it is 1.1 into 10 to the power 5 and the Poisson's ratio is 0.28. Also for the titanium alloy, you can check the material properties like this. If you want to add some more material, just simply click on, you can read this one, click here to add a new material. Click here to add new material, and if I want to add a material like chromium vanadium, and enter. If I just write the material name, that chromium vanadium, but there are no any material properties in that material. Now if you want to add material manually, then you need to provide a material properties. So at the left hand side you can check the toolbox. In that toolbox you can finding out the number of material properties and you can provide material properties to the manually provided material. If I want to do the static analysis, simply I just check the linear elastic and under that linear elastic simply double click on isotropic elasticity. You can find here the Young's modulus and Poisson's ratio. Simply provide the data in the form of unit, whatever you provide. Young's modulus, if I provide Young's modulus as 21 megapascal and Poisson's ratio is 0.29. The rest, that is bulk modulus and shear modulus, will automatically be converted by the Ansys itself. Also, you can provide the number of material properties from this field variable. Simply click on chromium vanadium, and if you want to do the fatigue analysis, you can provide this ascent curve also. You can provide also the number of material properties from the toolbox. So this is an introduction about the engineering data. You can go back to the your project schematic by click on the project. So I hope you are understood about the engineering data. In the next session, we will discuss about some more things. Thank you.